You done made me do. Now I got bloodstains in my trunk cause of you. Guess I can't trade it in for the truck that I want cause I sent a slut and stuck in the coop. You couldn't bleed on your period but now it's shaking serious. You got hemophilia, who knew? I did it, but no surprise there, just another secret. Just like all the guys that you told me you ain't sleep with now. Tell me about it, did it feel good? Was the sex astounding? Did you think about me at all? When his balls are deep in your ass getting fucking pounded? Of course not, another door closed, another slut who can't control the hormones. Why are you doing this? What did I do? Allow me to refresh your mind, boo. It was a cold fall night in 2017, September 17th down in Tennessee. I was laying in my bed, a garbage bag around my head, wishing I was dead, I could barely breathe. I spent the summer trying to bring you back to me, turned away some different opportunities. Women trying to make me happy, but I pushed them back cause I knew that you were all I need. Put the bag over my head and I tied it tight. My vision started slipping, I was getting less light. I was finally forgetting the misery and the fights. Then my mind started taking me through all of my life. Flashback 3 years ago, I was in my college dorm flipping through Instagram looking for another soul. Then I came across you and followed you. A minute later you followed me back and I knew it was time to make a move. So I messaged you, here's my number, you can text me if you want to. Trying to play it cool, but I was nervous. I've been curved by girls who were less pretty than you. But then I got a text and then we made some plans to go on a double date with some friends that weekend. We watched the movie, we sat in the back the whole time. We made out then laid down on my side of the car. And your shirt came off and then you cried real hard about how your left titty was big and your right one was small. I said I didn't care, I knew right then and there this was a mistake, what didn't happen, it was in the air. I've known this girl for an hour and now her chest is bare. This is something I never normally do, I swear. We need to take it slow, I really like you and I'm scared. But then you crawled up in my bed with no underwear. I should've known that it wouldn't last when I was in your ass before I met your dad. And man, this shit is sad, but it's a fact. You went 4 months without the use of a fucking Tampax. Man, this shit was scary, even though I knew I never nutted in you. But you tell me, I think I'm pregnant, no, I know I'm pregnant. I'm getting more than sickness and my belly stretching. But it turned out your hormones are fucked up. You somehow thought that I would leave you stuck, that's when you told me Daniel would never do this. Plenty of times we thought I was having his kid, but his jizz missed my clit and hit my tits and lips. Man, I still get pissed when I think about it. Bitch, even back then you were speaking about him, but I paid no attention to what was allowed in. Wow, the signs were there the whole time, but fake love can make your eyes so blind. I thought what we had would last a lifetime, but your ass lied, so now you gotta die. What if I treated you like you treated me? Went through your phone every single motherfucking opportunity. Don't you come into with me, you're the one that didn't trust me. Thought it was fucking every other thought in the sea. Wait a second, don't let me get ahead of the story. That was the first 6 months, we got plenty more of it to go see. Where were we? Oh yeah, that's right, another year ago when I tried to commit suicide. So my life's still flashing before my eyes. The memory of our first fight has just went by. Then I remember that next September you drove and now we're to go see a guy who just happened to be an ex-boyfriend. The one he cheated on me with, but back then he was just an old friend. Whoa man, I got really pissed and so did you. But you got mad at me cause I got mad at you. What the fuck was I supposed to do? Be okay? Alright babe, you can go and hang out with the no flame. You're an hour away and nobody knows that you're there. I'm sure you're going to talk about how you dyed your hair. Now here we are, 6 months later when the same thing happened to me. An ex-girlfriend hits me up to hang out. You see that I told her no, but still accused me of cheating, even though I have the receipts. And that was the peak of this bullshit, cause you got pissed at me for weeks thinking I was underneath some seats with someone else, but bitch, that's what you were doing. Can't you see what the fuck you done? You turned an innocent man into a guilty one. I never wanted it to be like this, I loved you, but you made it to the point where I can't even trust you. It's kind of funny that you waited till I graduated college to tell me that you no longer want to be with me, but that was just for the moment. You just wanted a break so you could try another dude and fucking keep me on strings. And that's exactly what happened. Need to remind you of the trip to Orlando when you found out we lied to you. Then you tried to get back with me, but it felt weird cause you know that you were a liar too. I could read it on your face, things were different. We no longer had faith and you just seemed too distant. And I didn't change a bit, it was all you. But you acted like it was me and it would fall through. Even though that summer I went to a jeweler and I picked out a brand new ring. I had asked your dad if I could marry you and he said that it was the best thing. But on May 15th we sat down at the back of the house on the porch swing. And you told me that you wanted a break and it was all you and it wasn't me. And I broke down and had to leave your house. And your mom asked her what had happened to me, but you lied to her and said I broke up with you. But we both know that you broke up with me, cause you wanted to be an angel on the rise and didn't want them to see that their baby girl lied. But their baby girl lied with another man when she was dating me. And I don't understand how you can sleep at night. How the fuck can you keep any sort of peace of mind? How the fuck can you think what you did to me was even sort of justified? You fucking cheated and you broke my trust. For the past 2 years I've been so fucked up. It affected my brain, it affected my strife, it affected my ways. I thought in my mind, it affected my days, it affected my nights, it affected every single aspect of my life. It affected my pain, it affected my strife, it affected my saying not just of my dying man. Fuck. You You and I both already had both our kids' names picked out. You and I both already had our homes and our whole lives planned out, but I got kicked out. The last thing that my grandma told me before she closed her eyes for eternity, she was sad that she never got to meet my kids. That was 6 months ago, and it burns in me. Because of you, I can never give it that. I wasted 3 years of my life and I can get it back. So flashback to the back over my eyes. I just sent you a text asking why you don't wanna be with me. Don't you lie, so you called me and I heard you cry. You said you had to tell me something that you never wanted to, but you just couldn't deal with the lies. So I took the bag off my head and I drove to meet you at the church gate, and you got in the passenger seat again, just like you did on our first date. But this time you were crying, cause you spent the whole summer lying, and you led me to believe that I had a chance to save our love from dying. That's when you told me that you cheated, slept with your ex and kept them under wraps just so I wouldn't see it. Told me that I couldn't treat you any better, but felt like my love for you had depleted. And that's when you picked up the phone and you called Daniel to confide. You felt like you were all alone on the cold September night. Then you left my heart torn and so broke, and you drove off into the night. And that's when I went on home to put a bullet between my eyes. But before I do that, I had to get you, and that's why we're here now. I had to tell the story of how you fucked my life up, but now there's a big crowd. You ain't give me memories, you give me scars, a low self-esteem and a broken heart. I know you're scared, but just remember, you caused this that night in September. Ah!